Most videos about starting a party rental business make it look effortless. Buy a few fun items, throw up a website, and suddenly money starts rolling in. But that's just the highlight reel. What they don't tell you are the small decisions, the boring steps, and the hidden traps that determine whether you end up exhausted, or build a rental business that runs smoothly and scales fast. So in this video, I'm walking you through the exact framework I use today, what works, what didn't when I started, and what I wish I had known before spending a single dollar. When I started, I realized there's real money in this. But most people never get off the ground because they jump in without a proper plan. I didn't just buy whatever looked fun. I focused on products trending in the customer segments I wanted to reach, but I also looked for items where competition was low. For example, I offered unicorn hoppers, sumo suits, drunk goggles, and similar unique items. These allowed me to create bundles no competitor had. If a customer fell in love with one of my packages, there was no alternative, no one else to compete with. I heard this directly from my customers. They repeatedly said it was the uniqueness of the packages that made them choose my solution. When you have something unique that catches people, it's not just price that drives their decision, it's value and exclusivity. 2. Market analysis and idea validation. Before buying anything, I dug deep into the local market. What were my competitors offering? What did they completely lack? Where were prices so squeezed that customers probably wouldn't bite? I quickly realized most competitors focused on standard equipment like tables, chairs, and tents. That's where they made most of their money, but competition was fierce and prices were tight. Meanwhile, almost no one offered unique entertainment packages with items like unicorn hoppers, sumo suits, or drunk goggles. That's where I saw my opportunity. By creating packages that combined popular and unique elements, I could attract customers without direct competition. I also offered schools, companies, and institutions the chance to join our Event Plus program, giving them special deals and a dedicated event manager. This ensured quality and built loyalty. After each event, we followed up and pinpointed what could be improved for next year, essentially pre-planning the next year's bookings and creating a stronger dialogue with our clients. By analyzing where competitors excelled and where they were lacking, I positioned myself in the areas with high demand, low competition, and fair pricing, giving my business a strong starting advantage. Once I knew my niche, I made a plan, not just for getting customers, but for handling them. Tracking LTV, lifetime value, is critical. If you can keep a customer for 5 years at $800 per year, spending $300 to acquire them is nothing. Therefore, you need to track follow-ups carefully and catch customers when they're ready to book the next year. I used HubSpot CRM connected to my website. Every chat or lead was logged, so I never missed a booking opportunity. Many small rental businesses fail because they don't track LTV or follow-up efficiently. I didn't want that to be me. Legal and practical requirements. This is often overlooked, and it can cost up to 4% of revenue if ignored. Rules for bounce houses, tents, and other equipment vary by state or country. I took the time to learn or get professional advice, so everything was covered and included in my pricing. Most people skip this. Therefore, they risk fines or accidents, and potentially losing their business before it even starts. Build your inventory and find suppliers. Not all equipment is created equal. For example, I bought bumper balls cheaply at first. They needed constant repairs after each rental. Later, I bought TPU bumper balls at triple the price. They lasted 6 to 7 years instead of 2, were more resistant to cold and heat, and required almost no maintenance. It's often better to invest more upfront to save time, headaches, and money long-term. I also prioritized items with fast ROI. Some equipment paid itself back in 5 rentals. Other items took 10 to 20 rentals. By focusing on high-demand items with quick ROI, I could reinvest and scale faster. If you plan carefully, the math of rentals per season versus cost of goods becomes a powerful tool for growth. Marketing is only half the battle. The customer journey matters most. I focused on creating seamless experiences, from first click to delivery and post-event follow-up. Great service turns first-time customers into repeat clients. When customers have a fantastic experience, you don't have to fight for next year's bookings. They come back, and they refer others. Reviews and word of mouth became central. 40 to 60% of my customers returned year after year, which increased LTV and allowed me to invest more in acquiring new customers without worrying about losing them. 7. Scaling and overcoming challenges. Seasonality and growth can be tricky. Summer is busy, winter slow. I diversified. Winter-friendly items. Nationwide shipping. Clear SOPs for booking, delivery, setup, and support. Without these systems, I would have been the bottleneck. Good processes allow staff to deliver consistent quality, make training easier, and scale without chaos.